Participatory budgeting is an idea whose time has come. It really fits the local services agenda perfectly. Government wants to let go of running every detail of local services. They want local citizens instead to have a big say in services, priorities and budgets. So having a tried and tested method that works around the world like participatory budgeting is really just too good to be true for government. People in government used to say participatory budgeting is all very well, but it's only really in places like Brazil, underdeveloped countries and so on. Well, that's not true, because now it's spread to over 300 cities around the world, places like Paris, Berlin, Sevilla, Cordoba, and it's also working in some cities in this country too, places like St Helens, Bradford, Newcastle, Sunderland and so on. So if it can work in those places, it can work all around the UK. At the heart of participatory budgeting is the idea that people come together in meetings. They discuss, they argue, they deliberate, and eventually they take a vote on what things are important for them in their local area, what things they want to support, what things they don't want to support. And it brings out the good side of people. It's not true that people are always selfish and only look out for their own interests of their own local neighbourhood or their own local area. People are quite prepared to support ideas and projects from other areas, from other neighbourhoods and on other issues that perhaps they wouldn't have thought about supporting before they came to the meeting. People have to make rational decisions about choices in their own personal lives, and they can make the same type of rational decisions when it comes to local issues and local services. The beauty of participatory budgeting is that people get involved, they make decisions, and then they see things actually happen. They see that it does make a difference. So often people have been consulted by agencies in their local area and it hasn't made a difference. The decision's already been taken in advance and people don't trust agencies anymore to actually get them involved. All the international experience of PB is that it can help to stimulate additional turnout in local elections and can help to restore trust in local politics generally, because people can see that it makes a difference. Most successful examples of participatory budgeting start with small sums of money. It's not the case that you decide on the spending of a huge council budget in a town hall basement on a cold Thursday night. It's just not like that. They start with small sums of money, and it builds up trust and confidence of everybody in the process, so that over time they're convinced that the money will be spent wisely. I think participatory budgeting will end up being linked to the local area agreement process. That's the annual cyclical process of deciding priorities in the local area. That way, participatory budgeting could give people a real say over how their local area should improve in the future. I'm passionate about public services and about involving people in improving their local areas. That's why I work on issues like participatory budgeting, issues like consultation and partnership working between local public agencies. If you think I can help you, get in touch.